Time now for Better Money. Today the topic is what those in the so-called middle age worry about when it comes to money. And here to talk more about that is Joel Johnson. He's a certified financial planner and the managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Welcome, Joel.
Thank you, Kara.
So middle-aged, you're saying you're in that group?
I'm in the group. I'm 53 years old, so I guess I'm middle-aged, and it probably moves from, what, 55 down to 35 or so? I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know, but I know Gallup poll said middle-aged, so that's what we're talking about today.
So if you think you're middle-aged, 59% of you are worried about not having enough for retirement.
Yeah, this is still the main concern, and it's interesting because most of our clients are either closer to retirement than middle-age or in retirement, and they still have the same type of concern. Am I going to have enough money to do the things I want to do for the rest of my life? So this is something where it's so important to get a handle, even with everything that's going on. If you have kids and sports and all the things that are going on, it's real important to start saying, well, if this is my main concern, what can I do today, even if it's a little step, to begin preparing for retirement, putting some kind of a plan together, utilizing the 401ks or 403bs that are available through work so that people at least get a start. It doesn't have to be perfect, but get a start saving for retirement, and maybe even get a projection on what you might have or what your needs might be in retirement.
53% are concerned about not being able to pay medical costs in the event of a serious illness or accident. That's so unpredictable.
Yeah, and this is where people need to understand that your biggest asset, the most important asset that you have, is your ability to go out there and earn an income, and that needs to be insured. People need adequate disability insurance. Many people have it through their work and they think it's enough, but they don't know that it really only insures between 40 and 60% of their income on average, even if you have it through work. So people ought to be looking at supplemental disability insurance. Try to insure 100% of your income, especially in your middle age when you're approaching your peak earning years, and you might have needs like aging parents or younger kids that are going to need some financing through their activities.
Speaking of the kids, 35% you say are worried about not having enough money to pay for their children's college education. Is it really all on the parents?
No, I don't think it should be all on the parents. We could have paid for 100% of our kids' education, and I have one boy that's through school, and we made him take the Stafford loans, the loans where he graduated from school with some debt, and he's paying off that debt. I think it adds some discipline to the child to know that that costs some money, even though we could have paid 100% of the education. So I don't think it needs to be all on the parents. I don't think parents need to feel guilty that they don't pay for the top schools for their kids. But it's important to be able to save for that, because that is a kind of an American tradition to get your kids educated.
Okay, and 16% are worried about not being able to make minimum payments on credit card balances. I know you always say pay off the debt, but if you're already there.
Yeah, and those minimum credit card payments, when you get to that stage, usually you're paying 20 or 25% interest, and just by paying what they're billing you, you're just sort of keeping the debt even. You're not paying the debt down at all. So this is a real challenge, and there are nonprofit credit counseling agencies out there that can help folks if they just go online and find a nonprofit credit counseling agency, because it's real important to get that credit card debt under control and then keep it under control.
And you can get help from you as well, because you can go to bettermoney at WFSB.com, email any questions that you have about your financial situation to Joel and his team, and I know you guys will answer them for the folks.
We love the questions from email. We answer every single one individually.
Thank you so much, Joel, and that's
Thanks,
Better
Kara.
Money.